Here's a revamped article regarding the Hanshin Tigers Banshin and their announced roster for the SMBC 2025, expanded to include context, reflections and implications. The Ri-Benyi Chujigo NPB officially released the list of eligible players for the upcoming Japan series, and the Hanshin Tigers have named 40 individuals who qualify. On October 23, the announcement confirmed the Tigers roster for the championship series starting October 25. The list reveals that Hanshin selected 18 pitchers and 22 position players to make up its eligible 40. Among those selected, the inclusion of rookie pitchers such as Yi Yuan Ling Ren and Zhao Chuan Tai Gui stands out as a significant move. Ihara, a first-round draft pick, has already seen early action this season, even making the opening day roster. Hayakawa, drafted via the developmental route, finds himself on the roster despite being early in his professional career. The roster also includes veteran figures. For instance, longtime infielder Yuan Ko-Wien Ren is listed as eligible, a fitting nod in his final season with the club. However, there are also omissions worth noting. Players such as Rong Ji Gui, who left the field due to injury, are excluded from the list. This composition signals that Hanshin is choosing to balance youth and experience. The selection of the rookies suggests a faith in the developing arms, while the retention of seasoned stalwarts underscores the importance of reliable contributors in the pressure cooker of a series. The 40-man list is governed by NPB regulations. Players must have been under contract as of August 31 and still with the club as a first-team player to qualify. For Hanshin critics and fans alike, this announcement invites several lines of inquiry. Can the rookies rise to the occasion? Will the veterans deliver when the lights are brightest? Does the balance strike the right chord for a Japanese series push? From a strategic standpoint, choosing 18 pitchers suggests the team anticipates a high workload bullpen and wants flexibility, especially in a short series where rest and matchup matters. The 22 position players reflect a heavy faith in the everyday lineup and bench strength. The presence of first-year professionals in the roster also reflects a departure from purely veteran-centric decision-making. It is a bold statement. The club is willing to trust young blood in the biggest local stage. That may pay dividends in energy, but it also raises risk of inexperience at critical moments. The veteran names give the roster gravitas. These players carry the institutional memory of pressure games, know how to prepare for big moments, and have been here before. Their presence is foundational. On the flip side, the omissions remind us that selection is brutal. Not all hopefuls get to the finish line. Injury, performance dips, or simply roster strategies can leave players out, sometimes controversially. The exclusion of a catcher like Rong Ji due to injury is one such painful example. As the series begins, this roster will be the one Hanshin turns to. Each game they play, each inning they pitch, each at-bat they swing for will trace back to this announcement. The 40 are eligible, but only 26 will appear on the bench for each game of the series, meaning further decisions loom. In sum, Hanshin's declared 40-man list for the Japan series blends trusted veterans and youthful upside, making a statement that the club is not purely relying on past laurels, but is also embracing the future. How far it takes them remains to be seen when the season's grand finale begins just days from now. If you like, I can pull out the full list of the 40 selections and highlight each player's season stats or role going into the series.